Hello everyone and welcome. Every time do these workshops these days, I've got my cat with me. She seems to be attracted to the workshops and wants to participate. So let's welcome Bubulina as well. And if you are on Instagram, you'll notice I'm in the woods. And if you are on Facebook, you'll notice I'm not in the woods. I am in my studio at home. Now, today we've got a really cool practice, and this is week 8 of the Dare to Create workshops, and today it's all about entering the threshold. Entering the threshold. So if you find yourself in between projects, careers, maybe stage of life, well, this workshop is for you. So this is about embracing the in-between periods and exploring potential paths forward. Now, what's led me to come up with this is that recently I was working with a client who was a designer who was not sure, was considering whether to move on into a different area in his profession, and he almost had made a decision to do that. But there was a certain hesitation. So we did this exercise together, and we noted that he felt a tug backwards towards his current job. And this led him to question whether he really wanted to leave. And he then explored ways that he could learn new skills while remaining in his present position. So myself, I also am in a period of transition, transformation, dropping some projects, taking on new projects. And while navigating this time for myself, I came across the concept of liminality. This is a concept that was developed by anthropologist Victor Tuner, as a means of describing the middle stages of a rite of passage. So a liminal space is a space in between, like limbo, if you like. The word itself comes from limen, which means itself threshold. And so things like doorways, windows, portals, rabbit holes, wormholes, caves, they're all symbols of thresholds. They're physical thresholds. They all represent a link between different worlds. And in mythology, the hero or the heroine has to pass through these thresholds in order to transform from their current state into who they're becoming, and into a new life, a new symbolic life, if you like. So this exercise that we're doing today wants to acknowledge that often we do find ourselves in between projects, in between careers, in between ideas or life stages. And in our culture, these periods of transitions aren't really celebrated. In fact, we tend to try to rush through them. We tend to emphasize always productivity and forward momentum and go, go, go. And it can actually be scary or challenging to give in, to embrace, if you like, these periods of liminality. Okay, but this in-between time can be a very open, fertile space to explore potential ideas and potential paths forward. Now, my name is Elisa Di Napoli. My artistic name is Elisa Volpes. In case you've heard both of those names, that's what they're about. And I am a creative coach with experience across a wide range of of art forms, including music, writing, photography, collage, and I've got additional training in hypnotherapy and a BA in comparative religion. And my life has been full of twists and turns and changes, and a change of careers, and a few dark nights of the soul. You can believe me on that. And I make music and I practice as a holistic hypnotherapist. And in my coaching practice, I help creatives get their projects out into the world so they can share their gifts and shine their own unique light into this world, which definitely needs it, right? So if you find yourself at a point of transition, doesn't matter whether you are a narcissist or not, um, but you think that it's not okay to be in between, if you think you need to be productive all the time, what happens is that you may lose an opportunity to find a different, more fulfilling path ahead. And you may just stay with the familiar, right? And that would be a shame. So before we get on with the practical side of this workshop, I just want to check in with you. So if you can hear me, see me, just give me a little wave and we can go ahead and maybe just tell us what kind of transition you find yourself in. Just write that in the comments. And let me know when you're ready to begin with this, the practical side. All right. Just going to refresh this page, make sure that I can see your comments. It's taking a while. Here we go. Yes, we are live. Great. Here we go. Had different careers and have a hard time to anchor to the next one. Yeah. Had different careers. Right. So Charlotte, this is a good opportunity for you to explore perhaps where you want to go next. No pressure though. We're gonna get plenty of time. And we've got Susanna saying where and how to take my music out into the world. Yeah. Okay. So if you're ready to step ahead to get into the nitty-gritty of this, well, let's do it. So what I invite you to do, first of all, is, as strange as it may sound, choose a door wherever you are. So if you're standing in the living room or your studio or your bedroom, it doesn't matter. Just choose a door where you can still hear me, but you can stand there. Okay? And obviously, I'm not going to ask you to let me know because that's pretty difficult. But I'm going to give you a second to find a door. And when you're there, when you found your door, what I invite you to do is to just stand there, nice and straight, relaxed. But I invite you to close your eyes and to take a few deep breaths with me. First of all, we'll go into a bit of a relaxing, short guided meditation to help us to relax and get in touch with the deeper mind. Okay, so what I invite you to do is to, first of all, take a deep breath through your nose, count into 4, hold in, and then on the out breath, just give me a big sigh, like, just letting go of the day thus far. Let those shoulders drop down. And then again, pushing out all of the air, breathe in through the belly, filling up that belly, just stopping for a second, and this time as you breathe out, just breathe out through the nose, mouth closed, nice and long out breath. See if you can really allow all of the air to leave the lungs, so your lungs are going to be completely emptied of air. And then take another deep breath in through the nose, keeping your mouth closed, holding on to that breath for a second or two, and then exhale. Now we're going to take 3 more deep breaths, and this time, as you inhale next time, I want you to imagine that you're inhaling a column of energy that comes from the center of the earth, and it's traveling up all the way from the center of the earth and is entering your body through your pelvis. It's traveling up through your belly, it's traveling up through your heart, it's traveling up through your throat and all the way up to the center of your head. And as you exhale, allow yourself to let go of any tensions in the body and in the mind, any to-do lists, any worries. Just imagine that these are flowing out of your body, from your fingertips, from your feet, into the ground, back to the earth. And perhaps this energy you could visualize in different colors as you breathe in. What color do you associate with calm, tranquility, and relaxation? And as you breathe out, which color do you associate with all that stuff that you don't want, that is not needed right now? For me, often the energy coming in is white, and then I imagine all that yucky stuff leaving the body, all that tension, as a brown or black kind of energy, a little bit like doing the dishes and then watching the water flow down the sinkhole, never to come back again. So keep on breathing for just a few more moments like this, really intentionally inviting calm and relaxation in your body and mind. And letting go of any remaining tension in your body and mind with each and every out breath that you exhale. That's good. Just notice your feet planted firmly into the ground, like the roots of a tree. Drawing up that energy from the earth. And just embrace the sensation of being on a threshold right now. This threshold, this physical threshold, which could also be a different kind of threshold. Maybe still a door, or maybe an archway of some kind, maybe a driveway or a gate. Whatever makes sense to you. You are in no space or another, not one room or another. You could turn around and go back to where you've just come from, or you could choose to step forward. And I'd like you to just acknowledge the pressure to choose, to step forward or back. And just let that go. For now, there is no need to do anything. It's okay to just be here. To just feel what it's like to be in this place right now. To notice what these spaces around you perhaps look like or feel like. in your mind's eye. With your eyes closed, it's different, isn't it? You get a different sense, perhaps a deeper sense. And just notice any colors. Notice if it's warm or breezy. Any objects that appear. And just stay here for a little while. Knowing it's okay to just explore the in-between. Relaxing in the threshold. Now, if you're ready, when you're ready, become aware that at some point, not necessarily right now, but at some point, the transition will end. Any transition ends and a new beginning starts. Now I want you to imagine, if you will, that this space that you're in right now, it's on a rotating platform of some kind. A rotating platform. And I'm going to count backwards. And I invite you to count with me in your own mind from 10 all the way down to 1. And when we arrive at 0, the platform is going to stop. So let's begin. 10, 9, 8. And when the platform stops at 0, it will deliver a new space. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the new space begin to emerge as the platform comes to a stop on 0 right now. And now, just imagine that you could open your eyes in this world. You're keeping your eyes shut, but you're now seeing or sensing a new space. Just notice what this space looks like. A new possibility for you. A new direction. A new project, idea. Whatever it may be, allow yourself to just intuitively, for now, assign a project, an idea, or a new path to it. Maybe it's a new career. Maybe it's a new way of doing things. Just notice what it is. and take note of it. Notice whether you feel a physical pull towards this space. Now we're going to put this space on one side, knowing it's over there, and we can come back to it anytime. But for now, let's step back on that platform, and we're going to spin it around again a couple more times. So once again, as I count back from 10 down to 1, just count with me in your mind, and when we get to 0, the platform will stop again, and a new place, a new space will emerge, will be delivered. So let's start on 10. 9. 8. Keep on breathing nice and deep. 7. 6. 5. Nice deep breath. 4. 3. 2. 1. And on 0, the platform stops again, and there you are. A new space in front of you. Notice what it feels like, what it looks like. What does this space represent for you in this moment? Just intuitively trusting yourself. Whatever comes to mind is the right thing for now. So once again, assign intuitively either a project, a career, an idea, a way to do things, a new path to this particular space. And just notice whether you feel any pull, any physical pull towards this place, this space. And just make a note of it. We're gonna come back here and just put it to the side. Once again, stepping back. Back on that platform. We were always back on that platform, watching these spaces from the platform. And now this time, one last time, we're going to do this again, so you know what to do. Just count with me from 10 all the way down. When we reach 0, the platform stops and deliver a new space. Just trust whatever emerges. So let us do it. Number 10. Platform begins to move, and 9. 8. Taking nice, deep, relaxing breaths. Letting go. 7. 6. Trusting yourself. 5. 4. 3, 2, almost there, slowing down, 1, and on the 0 the platform stops once again, and you find yourself facing a new space. Once again, just notice what is in front of you. What are you seeing, hearing, sensing, imagining? What are you doing? What is around you? What does it feel like? A new direction, a new possibility. And again, a sign, perhaps a project, a way of doing things, an idea, a new path to this third space. And just notice. Notice whether you feel a physical pull towards this space. And now, when you're ready, take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, I invite you to allow all of the 3 spaces to appear, one next to the other, or however they want to appear, so that you can be aware of all of them right now. Just experiencing what they look like, what they feel like, what they are, where they are. And I just invite you to notice whether you feel a physical pull towards any of these places, and if so, which one is stronger. Knowing it's okay if you don't. Whatever you feel is fine right now. Just notice. But if you feel a pull that is stronger, then I invite you to allow yourself to literally walk over the threshold into that space. To literally take a step, whether it's forward, back, sideways, or up, or however you need to get into that place. Cross that threshold right now. And just feels what it's like to do so. And if you need more time, if this is not quite the time for you, accept that that's okay too. Whatever you are experiencing, I invite you to embrace it and really allow yourself to feel what it's like to be where you are right now. And then when you're ready, but only when you're ready, then I invite you, staying in the space where you're at, to mindfully open your eyes, walk towards a place where you can either write down or make a drawing about your experience, about what you felt, what you saw, what you sensed, how it felt. And I'll give you a few minutes to do that, and you can begin to do that now when you're ready. And if so, you can keep on writing or drawing after this workshop is over too, of course. But I'll just give you 3 minutes to do that and really just capture the essence of what you've experienced. Starting now. Okay, 30 more seconds. That's it. And now, if you feel like it, I would love for you to let me know what that was like. Or if there's anything you'd like to share, then I invite you to share with us on the comments, just so that I'd love to find out how it went for you. But also know that you don't have to if you don't want to or you're not ready. This exercise is very good to just get into your own internal space, if you like, and feel free to repeat it if you feel that you'd benefit from that. So there's going to be a recording of this on the Dare to Be Seen community and on my page, Dare Coaching and Hypnotherapy. So you can always go there and watch it again. I'll also post it on my website, hypnotichealing.co.uk, shortly. And so I can't see any comments, so that's okay. I invite you to keep on drawing, keep on writing. If that feels like something that isn't finished quite yet, and feel free. I'd love for you to share your experience on the Dare to Be Seen community. So just head on over on daretobeseencommunity.com and just write a comment, and maybe if you have a drawing, you can share it with us. Again, don't have to, but I'd love to see it if you want to. And if you are a person who struggles with getting your creative project out of your head into the world, or if maybe you feel sidetracked easily, you don't know what to prioritize, or you feel blocked in any way, don't know how to get your ideas flowing, know that I can help you. I'm here. And just get in touch with me. You can message me, or you can just go on my website, hypnotichealing.co.uk, and apply for a free Kickstart Your Project session, or the link is just here on up here above my head, or simply get in touch with a message. All right. Well, I hope that here we go. I did get some messages. So let's see. So Susanna's saying, give up expectations and play, and start with one thing in the world, one step at a time. I think that's really important about expectations, because funnily enough, sometimes we think that if we don't expect things, then we're not going to get anything. But sometimes I think expectations really get in the way, and then we can get really disappointed very quickly, and then not move at all. So I do think, thank you, Susanna, saying it's interesting. Thank you for supporting this process. Well, I am really glad you're here, because of course this is nothing without you guys. So thank you, and it was a pleasure. And Charlotte says, I cannot say where it brings me, but I allow it to be a start. Yeah, Charlotte, sometimes you need a bit more time. I myself, I'm gonna listen to this again, do it. Maybe you need a bit more time to relax a little more. Because it is a workshop, we can't spend a whole half an hour relaxing at the beginning, but actually I would suggest that if you felt pressured in any way, it's probably because you need a bit more relaxation time at the beginning. So, listening to a guided visualization or something like that, or simply taking deep breaths for 10 minutes beforehand and then sticking on the video can be a better idea. Or sitting down first, doing that, and then standing up mindfully, that could be another way. But again, no pressure, it takes the time it takes. So thank you so much for being here. And I'm here every Sunday at 7 p.m. UK time, 11 a.m. PST, and 2 p.m. EST. So whether you're Facebook or Instagram, join me. I'd love to see you next week. And see you soon.